Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Kal-El was actually raised on Krypton and came to Earth as a teenager? Well, wonder no more. Absolute Superman Volume 1 gives us that story. Hey everybody, Greek Geek here, back with another comic video. As a huge Superman fan, I had to pick this up. I've been reading the single issues, and I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised. I was not really looking forward to Absolute Superman. We've seen so many movies, so many comic books of Superman, and it's always the same. Kal-El comes as a baby, Krypton explodes, he's raised by the Kents, very little variation. This is much different. As I said at the beginning, we get Kal-El, he's growing up on Krypton, his formative years are there. He doesn't come to the Kents till he's a teenager. And on Krypton is, the main story here is there's a class structure. Kal-El and his family are at the very bottom rung. In fact, the crest that they have doesn't stand for Hope or the House of El, it stands for the Labor Guild. And at the top of the food chain are the clerics of the Science Guild. And they're pushing AI and super duper technological stuff, and Kal-El and his family aren't buying into that. In fact, his mother is like the top mechanic in Krypton. She's the only one that could fix some of this machinery there. And this is written by Jason Aaron, one of modern era's best well-known writers, most well-known for his 6-7 year run on Thor, where Jane Foster becomes Mighty Thor, and the art is Rafa Sandoval. Beautiful art. I'll be putting up several pictures here, panels, so you can see. And so we get to see Kal-El growing up on Krypton, going to school, hanging out with his friends, and one of the really funny things is he gets in trouble at school for not using AI, and his parents are proud of him. He thinks he's going to get in trouble when he goes home for not using AI to write his paper, but his parents are encouraging him to have critical thinking, independent thought. So we see the Clark Kent reporter writing style at a young age in the. But like all Superman stories, yes, Krypton is still going to explode, just this time as at a later age. Jor-El has seen the cracks in the planet and is devising a way to get not just Kal-El off the planet, but dozens of folks. They're building a ship to get as many people off the planet as they can. So that's a different take. That's really interesting to see who they pick, how many they can get on there, and the heartbreak of filling up the ship and not being able to get everybody on that they want. And so, yeah, it does explode. He comes to Earth as a fully formed teenager, lands with the Kents, doesn't spend a ton of time with them, but he's fighting injustice that he sees on Earth, basically in the form of the big corporations. The Lazarus Corporation is taking advantage of the lower working class, buying up property on the cheap. In fact, they control the weather at the Kent farm, so there's no rain, there's no harvest, because the Kents refuse to sell their farm to the corporation. So we see that Kal-El traveling the globe, helping out the little guy, the persecuted folks in his mind. Everybody's a little different in this universe. We've got Lois Lane, we've got Jimmy Olsen. I won't spoil anything about their characters, but we've got same characters, but in much different capacities. And really, the big difference too is his cape. There's no actual cape. He has like a Kryptonian dust that can form around him in any shape or size. It can protect him. I'll put up some pictures. Really cool take that we've never seen in a Superman comic of not having an actual fabric. So this is just a really fresh and authentic take. You know, totally different. It's not just changing the names of a character or changing a few minor things. This is like blowing up the entire Superman mythology here. We get to see Kal-El's parents. You know, we didn't see them much in the comics. We see them in their fancy uniforms shooting him off into space, and then Krypton blows up. We actually get to see several issues of them dealing with life on Krypton and here, but just the uniqueness of this, the fresh take by Jason Aaron, I really love it. I put it up there with Superman Birthright and Superman for All Seasons is, you know, one of my favorite stories. Probably All-Star Superman still a notch above, but I highly recommend this. And on my Greek Geek, Geektastic Gyro scale, gyros for the non-Greeks, I give this a whopping 5 out of 5 gyros. As always, I'll put a link to Amazon if you want to support the channel. Click my affiliate link. And I appreciate you as always. Please comment, like, and subscribe as I try to get to 500. And I will see you next time.